Hey, everybody. Here we are. We're back. And it's time to talk some comic book. This is Off the Shelf. I am the Laps comic fan, and with me, as always, is Lunchbox Warren. How are you doing, sir?
I am doing wonderful. Had a wonderful holiday and now ready to get back into it.
Yeah. I had a pretty good Christmas. My wife got me a couple things that I wanted, and that was really cool. I bought her a ton of stuff, and same with the child. That was quite the expenditure of things. It's how you really know you're getting into the spirit of the holiday, the consumerism holiday as it is.
Yeah, all of my stuff came earlier in the year. Like when I moved in, my dad helped me get a washer and dryer. So then when the birthdays of Christmas come around, he's like, "Hey, that was your gift."
Oh, you know what? Hey, whatever. That's a
hey,
big
it works
one.
for me.
Yeah. I mean, if you had my luck, dude, I had to buy a brand new garage door because the garage door opener busted. So I bought the brand new opener and door. My water heater, my water tank went, and my washer and dryer I have all bought within the past 6 months.
Yeah, that's a lot of.
And I had to buy tires for my mother and my wife.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah. Ugh. And I pay cash for everything. So that should tell you exactly how that goes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So, all right. Well, every year I used to do a Christmas show, and obviously nobody would show up because that's just how it is. Whether people show up today is neither here nor there. You can watch it on the replay. But I have the tradition of doing the Lobo Paramilitary Christmas Special. It's a very grotesque comic book. I don't know if you've ever read it before this.
No. It's one of the many things you've introduced me to that I've been loving. So,
yeah, this is when I think Lobo was the best, with Keith Giffen writing and Simon Bisley doing the art.
Yeah,
like this is Lobo at its finest. And if you like Lobo, I know a lot of people don't, but I do. I really like Lobo's back, and I love this whole era. And you'll see it has the art in this book is like disgusting, but at the same time, it's really, really good. It reminds me
I
of
don't know how he pulls it off. Like sometimes it looks like he's just scribbling the backgrounds, but it's beautiful though. At the same time, it's really, really, really good.
Yeah, it reminds me a lot of Sam Keith, like with the Max and stuff like that. It reminds me a lot of that style. So we're gonna get right into it because like it is ridiculous how much this comic book is it's just disgusting. It's disgustingly awful. The story is awful. I mean, it tells you right from the beginning. The first picture you see will give you everything that you need to know. And I'm going to get it up here in a second. And we'll go through all the pages and we'll give our thoughts.
It's almost surprising there's a DC label on it.
All right, so let's add this to our stage. Here we go. Boom. Here it is. As you can see, Lobo standing over a dead Santa Claus. Jesus Christ. Yeah. So this is one of the, I thought, amazing looking. This is just unbelievable looking, in my opinion. And you get your, Silent Night, Holy Night, all is calm. And there's this like wild neighborhood that's on a mountain cliffside. And it says Christmas, season of snow, Santa, and goodwill to all. When even alien worlds dust off their Bing Crosby albums, stock up on mincemeat pies, exchange seasonal gifts, and get down to some serious revelry. All right, so we meet these people. We'll go into this a little bit, and this is how the story is brought to us right here. You have these two disgusting-looking human beings. I mean, just awful-looking humans. It's pretty terrible looking.
Like tattered outfits, barefoot, just.
I mean, just look at the guy's face in that middle panel. I mean,
yeah.
And just look at her. So they're basically you find out like the guy lost his job like 2 days before Christmas, and they're trying to figure out what to do with the children. But in this world, it's not that the children will be sad. This world, the children most likely will murder you for not getting them gifts. So they're trying to figure out how to either get money or take care of the children. And it's pretty wild. So the guy's name is Ferret Lung or Thung, and her name is Orifice. Like, Jesus Christ. And not orifice, but orifice, like Aurifice. I mean, it's just some of the worst. Like, everything in this is just so disgusting. Like, here's one of the funny things. She's like, he's like, shut up, I'm thinking. She's like, don't strain yourself. I can't believe you got fired a week before Christmas. Such timing. She's like, rigged toilet breaks. What a moron. He's like, guy's got a dump, babe. So he broke the toilet by taking a nasty shit. And you're just like, what the fuck am I, like, what am I looking at? What am I seeing here? And she says, sure. And just what you think their reaction is going to be the day after tomorrow. He's like, I shudder to think. And she's like, blame yourself. You're the one that wanted a big family. And here we go, dude. Don't be ridiculous. I just wanted to get laid regularly. Could you imagine the sex between these two fucking disgustipated?
The smells. Like,
good Lord. I mean, just look at them. Look at them.
Man.
So, and that's where we get his name. He's like, just what I'd expect from you, Ferret Thung. She's like, I'm telling you, you better come up with something fast. And he's like, I keep seeing the Gearsons after their brood got done with them. So you kind of get the feeling there. That's where you kind of get a little bit of like, something, this is not the regular world. Even though they talked about alien stuff before, this is not our, like, Earth. This is something else. So as you were reading this, what was like your first thoughts while you were seeing this? Like, did this like just take you for a loop?
Yes, it did completely. Like, I'm reading it. I'm just like, what in the hell is going on? And it was just, looking at the artwork and the dialogue. It was just, I was like, okay, where's Lobo? What's going to happen? It was just, it's a really kind of real jarring start with this on here, but it is just pure Simon Baisley art all the way through. And, it's great.
So I had a poster, my brother did, growing up, and I'm very surprised that my parents let us have it. I mean, they made him take it down, but it's a very iconic Lobo poster where he's got both guns, he's up to his knees in bullet shells, and it just says "Bite me, fanboy." And it was from the Lobo's Back comics, and that was done by Simon Bisley. So I had known about Bisley's art since I was, in my teens. This was from 92, so I was like 16 years old. And I was already like deep into reading comics, so I knew about Lobo and stuff. But this is where Lobo, I think, came into his own. This is where all like the Fetal's jizz and all the stuff that he says. This is where it really came into its own. So while they're thinking, she's like, exactly, take her from me. I don't plan on squeezing in beside him. So they're basically talking about the Gearsons, the family. I'm assuming that the children killed the Gearsons. And she's like, well, I'm not going to end up like that. And the dad goes into their armory because, that's something that you have. And he's like, do unto others before they blast your butt. And there's a knock at the door. He's like, oh shit, do you think they overheard? And whenever they open the door, there's a book on the ground. And they're like, what in the fuck is that? So they look at the book and they start reading it. And they're like worried maybe it's booby trapped, maybe there's cyanide or whatever. And he's like, face it, Orifice. Christmas is in 2 days away. I'm unemployed. We're flat broke with zero prospects. She's like, you're right. What possibly could be worse than what the kids will do, right? So that's when they open the book. And like I said, the art in this is incredible. As much as it is disgusting, it is unbelievable, this art. Like, good.
It it's one of those things as an artist, you try to get to the point of where you feel so relaxed and comfortable with your anatomy that you can just kind of go nuts with it. This is a very relaxed style that's hyper detailed, but and his anatomy might be off, but it all works perfectly for what he's doing, for setting the tone, and what's going on. And it's like a layman might be able to look at this and say, well, I probably could do this. And it's like, no, you can't even get close to doing this unless you have mastered anatomy and understand how to create characters the right way, so that way you could flex them this way too.
Yep. Especially when you can make a W be titties.
Yeah.
Like, there you go. That tells you all you need to know. So they're looking into the book, and this is one of the cool things that I thought was about this book right here. Let me get to this. Sorry. Come on. The fuck. I love when this happens. There we go. All right, so that's the next page that we get here. And we see Lobo for the first time, and he looks awesome.
Hell yeah.
He looks disgusting. And it's starting to tell the story of Lobo. It says, once upon a time, there was this really cool dude. There was a dog. There's also a dog, kind of, sort of, that had taken to following him around. So Lobo goes into this bar. And then it just looks like a shithole of a place.
Yeah.
There's all sorts of different aliens around. And Lobo's supposed to meet someone there. And you're like, what the hell does this have to do with anything? Like, what is really happening here? He's there to meet the Easter Bunny.
I love this part too.
Easter Bunny. The Easter Bunny is all drunk as shit. And he's like, listen, I have a deal for you. And when you make a deal with Lobo, you have to come correct. Like, you can't just be like, I got this deal for you. You got to have cash. You have to be serious. You have to have everything, in a line. And Lobo starts choking out the Easter Bunny because he's like, don't I know you from someplace? It's like, was you in Legion? No, I remember that. And then he's like, no, I'm the Easter Bunny. You almost caught me in a snare once, remember? So when Lobo was little, he tried to kill the Easter Bunny. Everything about this is awful. So what the crux is the Easter Bunny and other holiday deities, but it is led by the Easter Bunny, want to put a hit out on Santa Claus because they just can't compete with the holiday of Christmas. There's too much. Warren. Just too much. How do you compete with all the holiday cheer, the presents?
He's got a monopoly on holidays right now. So
yeah, all the Easter Bunny has is colored eggs.
Mm-hmm.
And Jesus dying, or coming back from the dead, or
coming
whatever.
back during the coming back and painting eggs and hiding them in front of the houses of the Jews.
There you go. And Lobo's getting all hammered. The Easter Bunny's already hammered. So he's like, all right, I only work for Top Dollar. And they're like, dude, we got it. And of course, just trying to show the sincerity. He's like, all right, you know how to find me. You know how to pay me. And he's like, all right, then we have a deal. He's like, well, then consider him meat. He's like, this should be freaking fabuloso. And then we go out to Lobo's bike. This is before he had the Space Hog. And that bike looks dope as shit.
Hell yeah.
And if you notice, there's just a dead body and skull and everything there. So there's that.
That's what you have on the outside of space alien bars.
Yeah. All right. So this was interesting right here. I thought, why are there dolphins flying in space?
It's kind of like a fever dream sometimes, his artwork. He just like this whole panel, Lobo's not even in it, and it's just showing dolphins floating in space.
Yeah, they kind of show Lobo getting ready, but it's just like he's not even in this panel. And then back here, it looks kind of like shadows of something, but it's the mountains. And it's just like, everything about Bisley's art is just amazing to me.
Oh, yeah.
So he gets to the North Pole and he sees that it's only being guarded by two guys, two dwarves, right?
Yeah.
And while we know him as Santa Claus, the elves and dwarves know him as something else, because they're not actually just dwarves. They're his slaves.
Yeah.
And they know him better as Chris Crusher Kringle.
A brutal dictator repeatedly slammed by Amnesty International as he ran his empire with an iron fist. He doesn't even have dwarves. It's like planned malnutrition kept his army small of stature, but fighting fit and fierce as ferrets.
Yeah, dude. So Lobo's there, he's scoping it out, and he's like, all right, I'll take these two guys out. So you see the first act of violence, and you're like, okay, that's not bad. It's just like blood, right? Oh, no. We get some really graphic depictions of violence here. So he gets up there, and he gets the gate, puts some explosives on there. And that's whenever we see the elves are alerted. Funny thing is, he's like, is that the tea break hooter? He's like, new guy, we only get a break once a year on Midsummer's Eve. He's like, what we need is a union. We can make rules about this kind of thing. I love the Batman toy back here.
Oh, yeah.
And this elf looks incredible. Like, that looks amazing.
Oh, fuck yeah. Yeah. It's like he spent, a day drawing this elf and then 5 minutes drawing the background.
Yes.
But it still looks amazing.
Yes. I love all the machinery back here and like the onomatopoeias of auga. Like it's just like it's so ridiculous. And this elf's thinking, he's like, yeah, we could have a union, or we could also have Crusher cut our lips off. Like they're terrified of him. That's so fucked up. So then Lobo gets it. They realize that they've been intruded, and Lobo's going to make his stand. And they're like, all right, the naughtiest one has come. So he is the naughtiest one on the naughty list, as he should be,
Yeah. Holy gift wrapped doo-doo.
Yeah, holy gift wrapped doo-doo. So I love how Lobo looks here. His face, he looks great. So then he's like, oh, where is everybody? It's funny. I expected to run in some kind of resistance by now. And then you hear click, click, click. He is surrounded by armed elves, and they have cannons and everything. And the funniest part is, if you look at the dog right here, right? If you look at it closely, his balls are right there. But the way he drew the line, it looks like there's a dick and balls on the back of the dog.
I didn't even notice that right now.
There's totally a dick and balls on the back of that fucking dog.
Oh, the artwork that just keeps on giving.
Yes. So he's screaming at them, and they're just like, all right, here we go. All right, men, it's your time. You may fire at will. And he's like, it's about fragging time. And it's a bunch of like pop guns.
Yeah.
And Lobo's just like, what the fuck? Aren't they cute? It's time for destruction. And when he starts shooting, my God.
What a great splash page.
Good Lord. Look at this.
Oh, wow.
Just, my God. Brains everywhere, eyeballs coming out. Like, just, Jesus Christ.
That top panel, it's like takes his head off, goes through his groin, out his ass, and then over this guy's head. Just one shot.
Yeah, taking all like head, torso, ass, head, and then just exploding these two elves' faces. And
while he's singing.
While he's singing, hi ho, it's off to work I go. And then this, it's just unwarranted violence. Just ridiculous, right? He's like, I rip off heads, I shoot them dead, I blow their guts out through their butts.
I fraggin' ho.
Oh, good God.
When I got this, I was expecting like some kind of like he shows up and it's all normal, stereotypical Santa village, and there's going to be a lesson or something along those lines. I was not expecting any of this when I was going through it.
Yeah, Lobo in the 90s was real, like, comic violence. Like, this was real graphic. Like, the dog's just ripping off arms. And he's like, you better watch out. You better not cry. You better not pout. I'm telling you why. Santa Bo is coming to town.
Even the mutt singing.
Yeah. Yeah. Rawr, 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 crunch. He just rips that arm off and then eats that freaking dwarf's head. And I love how he's like, help, somebody save me. They have the TH in front of there. He eats the head, gulps it down, and then farts. Jesus Christ. This is just so awful.
Yeah.
And then we get a pile of dead Santa workshop dwarfs. My goodness. So Lobo is basically like, all right, this went smooth. He sees an authorized personnel door. He's like, I guess that's me. You know, sees like a little throne. He's like, oh, homes and gnomes or what? Like, what's going on? And I love the way that Bisley draws bullet casings. Like, they just look so, because they're so overly dramatic, and just everything about Lobo is dramatic. Like his muscles, his gun, his everything, you know.
And it takes a lot of skill to be able to draw like this and make it work. Because you can see amateur stuff where it just looks terrible. But then when you see this, everything is tight and looks great, even though it looks like he might have spent 5 minutes drawing it. There's a lot of talent and skill going into this stuff.
And the elves look horrid. It's supposed to, Miss Sparkles. Everything about this is supposed to be awful.
Hi, Miss Sparkles.
So then he gets up here and he's yelling out, he's calling them fats, which is great. And he's talking about his taste alone is enough to get him fragged.
Worse than a delusion cat house.
Yes. And he's like, who's hiding, hotshot? He's like, so you're the man, huh? Santa Sneck and Claus, a.k.a. Father Xmas Chris Kringle, Big Bloody Nick the Crusher. It's like, you've done your homework, boy. He's smoking a cigar. Santa Claus is smoking a fucking cigar, and he has a guard ape. That is his roommate, Kong.
The fact he has a roommate or calls the girl his roommate's hilarious.
Yeah. It's just ridiculous. So he basically tells him, like, you know, I'm here because, you know, I've been hired, but also for a shitty childhood. And, you know, Santa's basically like, you know, you could kill me. You could do that. But that's the coward's way out. He's like, of course you are lily-livered, afraid a poor old coot could take you in a fair fight. And he's like, all right, if that's what you want, then that's what we're going to do. And he's like, bad move, because I could have just killed you now and it would have been easy. Now your death is going to take 10 times as long. So they go over and Santa picks the weapons, and they're two big knives. Just two gigantic knives. And Lobo's like, all right, got it. And I love this panel right here.
Yeah.
Just with his face all in the black.
It's it's like half black and white, and then it's only with like the blue. And even Santa in the panel is cut off color-wise. Very really interesting choice.
Yes. Yes. And he's like, oh, shivs, huh? He's like, any particular reason? Santa says, oh, I find a good sharp blade works best on the particularly naughty. Just so ridiculous. And he's like, blow it out your butt. So they start fighting, and, you know, Lobo's getting a little bit of the best of them here. And that's whenever they start struggling, and then Lobo punches Santa's eyeball out of his head, and it's literally hanging out of his head while they're fighting.
Santa puts up a good fight.
Santa puts up an amazing fight, but we also get a couple of the funniest things right here. We have penguins that are like, we're free of the tyrant at last.
3 cheers to the main man.
Yeah, because Lobo headbutts him and then cuts his head off.
Yeah.
And the Kong looks very like depressed. The dog just looks like, yay. And he's like, 3 cheers for the main man. So there's another just horrible, horrible. This is my Christmas card forever.
Oh, like so good.
Greeting fats, just with the decapitated Santa.
Spurt.
Yeah, do you have this in front of you? If you want to take the next pages, you can, if you'd like to.
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
Okay, so then after he kills him, Lobo's kind of like looking around, seeing that the house there. He opens up what apparently seems to be a closet of all these kind of like S&M elf sex kind of stuff going on.
And there's like a blow-up doll back there.
Yeah, blow-up doll, one of those gimp masks and a bra with the zippers in the front. So he's going to check out this place. He's going around checking out the different rooms, and then he comes across the naughty and nice list. And he's what a waste of this great crap, unless he was blackmailing him, of course. He looks at the nice list and he just says they're just future prey and victims. Then he looks at the naughty list and said that this could be definite trouble and a potential source of competition, the Bastages. Mm-hmm. So he hatches this plan to start building missile bombs with the monkey and the dog, and to deliver them to everyone on Santa's naughty list.
It's very interesting because he looks at it as like their competition for any type of like bounties that they might get. But also you have the nice list where he's like, do I just kill them anyway just because? Like, they're just unsuspecting victims right now. Like, so anybody in that blast zone, he doesn't give a shit.
No, he does that.
It's going to be over for them regardless. So go ahead. Sorry.
So then he's now the next panel down here shows after the big, beautiful splash page is that he's got all the bombs ready. He's proud of himself. And then there's like this whole army of these masked penguins who are just, just talk like, ain't this the coolest fun? Yeah, I feel like a really bad dude. Frag.
Yeah, it's so like they're just waiting just to like swear, and the one's like, "Frag, I did it."
So then now he's going to go look for the transport. So he heads off into the reindeer, and it says Rudolph the mutant reindeer was very aptly named. He had a fraggin' monstrous schnozzle, of which he was ashamed. Then one starry Xmas night, Lobo came to say, Rudolph, lead my sleigh tonight, or I'll blow you away. No, never. You're naughty. Much too naughty. Bam. Your choice, guy.
He kills Rudolph.
just frags him right there.
And there's blood all over the giant bag. Like, he just kills Rudolph, the red-nosed reindeer. Like, what the fuck?
I love the reindeer here, too, because he tells the reindeer, ho, friggin' ho. All right, walking entrees. Pucker up, we got work to do. One reindeer's like, we? And the other one's like, are you tired of living? Shut the hell up. Just like, and then the bunnies, just the random bunny rabbits. Yeah.
Freaking great, dude.
So then he gets on the sleigh, fires off a round, and then takes off into the air. And then he has his list of targets. And he's like, this is going to be the best Christmas ever with this beautiful shot of the silhouette going across the moon.
Yeah, so she has a question. Miss Sparkles has a question. Is this list full of children? Yes, he doesn't care. Lobo will kill the shit out of kids. He has no problem killing kids at all.
And they established at the beginning that, at least in that one alien world, the kids, if they didn't get what they wanted, they would murder and brutalize their parents.
Everything in this world that we're in right now is brutal and violent. Like he said, if kids didn't get Christmases, they've mass murdered their parents.
Yeah.
Like, so nobody is innocent. And I think that's why he kind of was like that. like kind of saying like, okay, this nice list is very small and they're just unsuspecting victims because of how many people are bad.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's just one of those things where it's like Lobo in the 90s was very different. He wasn't this like caricature of, you know, a character. Like they made him because they wanted something, DC wanted something to match Wolverine. But when it got to Keith Giffen and Bisley, they turned it into something completely different. That's where he turned into this.
Yeah.
And it's just ultra violence for the sake of ultra violence.
And did this earlier with Santa too. It's like Lobo, yes, Lobo's a monster, but he's always killing monsters that are worse than him. Santa was a slave driving mob boss. These kids are murderous little monsters. So it's like, for no matter how bad you think Lobo is, everything he's doing is to people who are worse.
Mm-hmm.
So then we got this. Oh, go ahead.
On Fragger, on Bastich. Like, what?
I hope that when they bring him to Supergirl, we get to hear all this kind of stuff, the Fragging, the Bastich, all of that stuff. I want this kind of Lobo in that movie.
That'd be awesome.
So the next page here, we get this beautiful splash page where we see them. So it came to pass that on midnight clear, a new star rose in the east, and the naughty learned just what happens to those who threaten the main man's peace of mind. And the nice, well, let's just say they learned young what it means to be innocent victims. And he's like, let them rip, Kong, give these suckers an old seasonal boom. And Kong has this big old grin on his face, the dog's smoking in the background. And they have the one deer face right there in the corner.
Yeah,
and
it's
he's
like,
just
oh
like
my
that.
God.
Like, it's like, my God, watching the war crimes with all of these like nuclear blast clouds in the background. And yeah, it's just amazing.
Well, I mean, yeah, he won't technically be like this, but in every depiction that we get, he says frag all the time, even in the Superman show.
Yeah, like, he'll probably be a little bit toned down, but I imagine
he'll still be like Bastich and all that stuff. Like he's not gonna be like this. Like that would have to be an R-rated depiction or almost NC-17 because of the violence.
He'll probably be closer to what you see in like the new Wonder Woman versus Lobo KO.
Yes.
Probably more closer to that, you know.
Yeah, that's what I think. So now we get back to the disgusting people.
Incredible. A literary masterpiece.
Yeah. And they're like, and better, it might just work. So they're basically planning on the Lobo dropping the bombs on them, you know, and if not, they can just go kill the children because they could just use the whole, well, everything else was like they died in the explosions pretty much. Yeah. And he's like, come on, read the last page. Maybe it gets even better. This is great. It's like this book, good for only one read. Gotcha, sucker. And then poof. They're like, oh God, oh God, oh God, oh God. Said, I'll say goodnight to the kids for you. He's walking up with his gun. Look at his hair. And then you hear blam, blam, blam. Silent Night, and they kill the children.
Merry Christmas, compadres. Ho, ho, fraggin' ho.
Yeah. And
even the dog's flipping off too.
And that's it, man. That is Lobo Paramilitary Christmas Special. So overall, what did you think, man?
It was great. It was not what I was expecting at all, and it was another one of those gems that you've introduced me to that's been overlooked. And Simon Beasley's art is just amazing, and you know, as an artist, I want to get to the point where I can have the kind of skill and comfort to be that loose and that detailed at the same time. I mean, it's just, you can't duplicate that. You know, it's like, and it's a very distinct style that you can see from a mile away and know that it's him. And it's just beautiful book all the way around.
She
really
says
cool.
He will be gay. Well, Lobo fucks women and men. He doesn't care.
Yeah, Lobo doesn't care.
Lobo does not give a shit. Lobo was a woman, had like literal woman body parts because he's basically, he can't die. Like if there is a speck of blood, he will regenerate. And
yeah, and he's almost Superman level strength on some levels.
Yeah, he is. He in Lobo's back, one of the covers. Let me see if I could find it. One of the covers, he had lady body parts. What are you talking? What potty parts?
Potty parts.
Get your ears checked, woman. Yeah, but like this is just disgusting. You know what I mean? Like just terribly, just horrible, disgusting comics. That's what it is.
And it's amazing that DC let them do it. And I wish that they had this kind of like part of like this to allow this to happen again. Or I don't even know though if you could duplicate this in some levels. I mean, like it's just so unique, so heavy metal, punk rock, if you will.
Yeah, and let's see. I think I have it. This is whenever he regenerated, and the bottom half of him was a woman, and it was ridiculous. See, like half of him was, and he's like, "Keep your hands where I could see him." That was in the second Lobo's back. Like Lobo's back is fantastic, and all of this can be found in the Lobo Compendium here, which is a really large book. Yeah, it's just a really awesome book. It has all of the Bisley run, has all the Giffen run, all that stuff. So like there's a lot of stuff that you can get out of it. But we also have something very special to watch. And back in 2002, someone did a version of this in video form, which is kind of interesting, you know. I guess you could say fan film type thing, I guess. But let's take a look at it, Warren.
Oh, yeah.
So it seems like we're just getting the Lobo parts, not the like the people. Yeah. So.
I got a meat set.
He's in the back. In the booth. Should I bring around your usual then?
Whatever.
Lobo!
Just when you think you've seen everything.
Oh, the main man is in the house. Oh, excellent. Very good. Look, drinks are on me. Oh, on me, I guess.
Those are jizz bags.
Yeah. Ladies, would you excuse us for a moment, please? Bye-bye, girl. That's some nice tail there, eh?
Say your piece or your supper, Bugsy.
Look, Lobo, I've got a job for you.
Said as if it's news.
Shh. It's very hush. No.
Say. Don't I recognize you from someplace?
Fucking
Yes,
Easter Bunny.
I'm the fucking Easter Bunny. You almost caught me in a snare once. Remember?
Oh, damn, that's right. When I was just a little brat. So, what's a respectable rabbit doing setting up a meet with the main man?
Well, I represent a group of concerned parties. We would like to hire you to eliminate what we perceive.
I like how they bring him a drink with like welding tongs and it's just bubbling, and whatever it is not even safe for any consumption whatsoever. Like, what are you drinking, Lobo?
As a threat to our respective holidays.
Do tell.
It's Santa Claus, see? He's gotten way too big for his britches. Hell, his Christmas is out of control. How can we compete? I mean, what's colored eggs in an early spring compared to pine trees, presents, and office parties? The jolly bastard's institutionalized hedonism is killing us.
So you want the fat boy scragged?
Yes.
Yeah, well, I never did like Christmas. I never got nothing I asked for.
We are prepared to offer you some very, very good money.
Don't push your luck, Bugs. I only work for top dollar.
Oh, yes, of course. This is just a way of showing our sincerity on the issue.
Right. You knew how to find me. You know how to pay me.
It's already taken care of. So, do we have a deal?
Consider it meat.
Yes, this is Lobo. This is a fan film from the Lobo Paramilitary Christmas Special from '92. I think this was made in 2002. So, but yes, this is Lobo.
We've been breached! Damn it! Intruder! Intruder! All units on alert! And pull that fat fool into security! Total mobilization! Lay down, suppressor fire! Where is he? Look, he's heading out Section 8. No, Section 13. Look!
Kind of like the Blair Witch thing going on.
Warren, I'm going to let this go. I got to use the restroom real quick. So
Okay.
I'm going to let this go. I'll be right back.
I can't locate him. Do you have that visual? Squad 3! 4! Is anybody out there? Ah! Let's roll. Fuck that!
For a fan film, they put so much time into the costumes, the detail. It's great.
Sir?
What is it?
The naughtiest one has come.
Not too fruity. Yo, Fats! You can hide. but you can't run.
Who's hiding? Hot shot.
So, you're the real deal. Santa Claus, a.k.a. Father Christmas, Killer Kringle, Big Bloody Nick.
Done your homework, boy. Please, call me Chris. Or Sir. Can I fetch you a drink?
Forget it, Lard Ball. I got a job to do.
Oh, yes. I heard.
Lobo! Thank God! You gotta get me out of here! I'm almost sober! Please!
So obviously a change from the comic book. You know,
Yeah.
he's been captured and he's almost sober, so he's got to get him out.
Yeah, no Kong, no dog. But it's still, the production value on this is really impressive for a fan film.
Yeah, and the fact that they keep in a lot of the comic book, the dialogue is pretty cool.
Yeah.
He neutered me!
He neutered me.
I couldn't resist. They are delicacies.
He's got a point.
Hey! I'm not paying you to agree with him! I'm paying you to kill Jolly St. Prick!
Whatever he's paying you, I'll triple it. And hey, we can eat the rest of them together.
Hay is for horses. Pucker up. It's payback time for a miserable childhood.
Well, now, this hardly seems fair.
Does if you're standing in my shoes.
Okay. Cutting down an unarmed mythic symbol is the only way you know. Go ahead. Shoot.
Okay.
Oh, wait! I got a present for you. It's something you asked for a long time ago. We wanted to give it to you for years, but you never made the nice list.
Lobo! You got a job to do, remember? Snap out of it!
Is that dolphins?
I think so.
I wonder if that's referring to the panel.
Children
Yeah,
of the
Panel,
world,
yeah. It totally is.
including you. Merry Christmas.
Oh, shit!
Ah!
Naughty bastard.
Yes! The dictator has been vanquished!
The gayest fucking thing I've ever seen.
Three cheers for the main man. Now, Easter will be the one true holiday. Christmas will be forgotten. It'll be a thing of the past. And children from all over the world will worship me as their patron saint. And I shall rule supreme. Do you hear?
Always did hate the holidays.
He has a patch on his crotch where he got neutered. So there we go. There's that. So yeah,
I think
man,
I recognize the actor playing Lobo. I think he plays like a villain in a bunch of 90s stuff. I'd have to double check though.
It could be for sure. So what did you think, man? Did you enjoy the Lobo Paramilitary Christmas movie and comic?
Yeah, he did a good job of, keeping the dialogue in there, but there's certain things you can't do, especially 2002 on a fan film budget. They were very impressive with the costumes and stuff, but you can't have like a whole Lobo reindeer flying scene and talking penguins and the dog and stuff, because I mean, the technology during that time period, it would have been funny if it was kind of like Muppets. Like
That'd be funny.
that would have been hilarious, like these Muppet penguins talking, but it was still, that was great, especially for a fan film. Like, you don't see that kind of stuff anymore.
No, but so the next thing we're going to review is going to be DC KO Night Fight. And we're going to try to stay with the DC KO event and do some books from there. We might do like a roundup of all the Versus books, like in one video, because it's like covering all of them is a lot.
Yeah.
Because week 6 or whatever it was of the event is all like the Versus books. But we're going to keep these to about an hour long. So, Warren, what do you got coming up, and where can we catch you?
If you could find me at Lunchbox Comics on YouTube, or you just look up Lunchbox Warren on all of the social medias. If you go to my YouTube page, I have a link tree that goes to everywhere, my eBay, Discord, social medias. And then on Tuesday, for sure, I will be back to do a live stream. I'm not sure if I'll be doing draw streams tomorrow or Sunday, but I am getting ready to start working on my first review video for a comic book from an independent creator on Global Comics. So that should be popping up here in the next couple days, hopefully.
Awesome. I'll be on tonight for, thank God it's Tuesday, but it's actually Friday because I was sick last Tuesday. I'm actually not feeling well right now, to be honest. But I wanted to get these out. So man, Merry Christmas to everybody. And Monday we should have a video up. If we don't have it up Monday, we'll definitely have it up by Tuesday.
Yeah.
And then we'll start having a more regular schedule for these off the shelf readings, which I think is going to be a lot of fun because we'll go over a whole bunch of everything. We'll start doing everything. But for Warren and Lunchbox Comics, I am Labs Comic Fan. Merry Christmas to everybody. Have a happy and safe New Year. And see you later.